welcome back to my channel. I know I have not been on here like that this past 3 months. I recently just reposted a video like 2 weeks ago. Let me break it down for y'all. I have been going through a really rough time. I have been literally depressed. My house was very messy. I barely was cleaning. Just so much stuff going on, stuff with my mom, health wise, and her living situation, and having to go to the doctor with her for her wound care. It was just gonna be too much for me. As a millennial with a baby boomer mom, it can get really stressful really quick, and I find myself not signing up, but being in charge of too many different responsibilities. For example, I'm her POA for healthcare, which is power of attorney. Back in 2021, when she had her stroke, she could no longer take care of herself and live on her own. So I had to sign a paper while she was in the hospital to help make decisions for her healthcare. And for example, if she was in the hospital again, if I wanted her to be resuscitated, or what they call DNR or something, or do not resuscitate, stuff like that, or healthcare decisions in the hospital, whether to give her surgery if she needed surgery, or to say no, stuff like that. So I feel it's just so much. And then for example, I have to help her get stuff that she needs, so she's in assisted living now because she can't have her own apartment. Yeah, so I had to give her things she needs, toiletries that she may need, or if she wants some snacks from the store, or some new clothes, stuff like that. So it was just gonna be too much for me, and it was stressing me out. Plus my financial situation is not the best. I try, but ever since I've been separated from my husband, we were still kind of struggling financially, but not as much as me being completely by myself, feeling like a single mom. So backstory of that, for those who don't know me, when I posted last fall, we had I had kicked them out okay, so I forgot my phone is on a sleep timer, and it goes to sleep at a certain time, so I forgot to turn that off because it totally messed me up on my video. Anyway, back to the video. So basically, we had separated, so we've been separated for a year, for numerous reasons: financial, infidelity, just mental health issues, and all kinds of stuff. It was getting too much. But now I feel I overreacted when I kicked him out at the end of summer last year. I feel we should have did counseling. We never did counseling before we got married. We've been together 10 plus years now, almost, 11 years now, all together, but we had got married 3 years ago. But it was kind of rocky. It was going okay and good in the first year, but it started to get rocky after the second year, for different reasons, but I'm not gonna get into all that right now. But basically what I'm saying is, for my financial situation, he actually helps me every month. He pays what he can. He don't have a whole lot of money, but he helps me with what he can, and he'll give me his last dollar if I really needed it, which is nice. I just wish he had more income, and I'm working on getting more income myself. I can't wish more income for him if I myself need to have more income as well. So I'm working on myself as well. But yeah, he helps me $200 a month. I know it may not seem much, but I always say something is better than nothing. So so he helps with that, or stuff I need, if I need gas, he'll help with that. Food, if I'm hungry, he'll help with food every now and then. But he stays with his mom for now. But we actually decided I was supposed to be getting a divorce, but what makes it so crazy is I filed for a divorce twice. The second time around, I was supposed to be going through with it this year, and I had a deadline to get all my final paperwork for, I guess it's 2 parts in Wisconsin, especially if you have a minor, which we have one son together. I was supposed to turn everything in the beginning of March. I did not turn a thing in. I don't know, because usually when it's something, I'm a procrastinator sometimes, but when it's something really important, I hurry up and get as much as I done and as quickly as I can in one day. I will hurry up and take care of business and do it ASAP. But for some odd reason, I cannot bring myself to finish filing this divorce, because I don't know, it's not I have a fantasy of love or just love, but I just feel I didn't want to dissolve my marriage. I wasn't ready. And I was talking all this stuff last year, oh my gosh, I can't wait to divorce him. What was I thinking? I think I kind of overreacted when I kicked him out, but I just felt I needed that space. But now I feel like I have more than enough space and I actually want to live with my husband again and work on things. And I feel like it will be a little better because he does help me. And like with the kids or with our child, and especially our child together, yeah, because I got older kids from someone else, 2 older children, but I just miss having a man in the home because it makes things much easier, not just financially, emotionally, physically, like actually helping with physical things like car maintenance, like having someone to talk to, having someone to lean on. Like I really, really, really miss that. And like I've been knowing him for years and I can't picture myself with no one else at this moment, like ever. Like I just can't right now. And I know some people may say like, oh, you deserve better, like you need a better job, but he is good for me. Like I feel like God put us together because we have similar backgrounds in similar socioeconomic backgrounds, and we can relate to each other, and we understand what each other is going through, and I feel like we help what's the word I'm looking for, soothe each other, like lean on each other, and like having someone to lean on, like a shoulder to lean on, like emotionally, someone to be there for you, someone to talk to when you're going through something. To me, that's very, very important. Like having someone that understands you emotionally and they can like talk to you and help you feel better and try to help you like come up with ideas to make your situation better or help you feel better and be in a better mood, period. Or like want to do things to make you smile, like little things, even if it's help cleaning around the house, just all that stuff. Like I just miss having a partner. So what I'm trying to say, I don't know, I'm like not staying on topic, but I definitely miss having my husband home. And we have been talking about today is, I'll say, July 2024. So we have been talking about possibly getting back together since the beginning of this year, but we've been seriously talking about it since April or May of this year. So we kind of like entertained that idea, I would say, after New Year's, but we seriously been talking about it since March, April, May-ish. So yeah, that's where it's going. Because we've been really getting along really good. Like, of course, every day is not going to be peaches and cream. Of course, we still argue every once in a blue moon or have disagreements, but we've definitely been, ever since this big separation and this big space, like we've been having a lot of space from each other, we're definitely learning some new things and get along better, communicate better. Hopefully that stays. One thing that we should have did that we never did was go to counseling before we got married. I know it's never too late to do that, and hopefully he's still open to that. So I think we should try counseling seriously moving forward, either with a pastor or with a mental health counselor, licensed. But yeah, enough about that. And then as far as my personal situation, like I am separated from my husband, but we're getting back together. So right now, I don't want to say I'm single because I'm not legally single, but I'm living life as a single mother. And it's been really hard because the job I have is like a seasonal job. I think that's what you call it, a seasonal job. And like during the summer, usually people get unemployment for my kind of work. So unemployment for bus drivers, or we kind of got the same schedule as teachers and stuff like that. So teachers, bus drivers, and people that work with the school system usually need to get a summer job or collect unemployment during the summer. I know most drivers that I know collect unemployment. So right now I'm currently waiting on my unemployment insurance, which I haven't had in like since 2021, because these past 2 summers I had secured a summer job by the end of May, but this summer I did not secure a summer job in time to be able to keep up with my bills. So right now I'm currently behind on my bills, behind on my rent for July, and yeah, I'm just a little worried, but usually I work it out by now and find some work. But I'm just waiting on this unemployment insurance because that will be a lifesaver. So that's coming. I got approved. I guess they're doing some more investigation about some job I had last summer or something. I don't know. They're doing what they do on their end, so I can hopefully get some money or a check by next week so I can slowly start catching up on my bills and be good. And as far as bills, like, I've been having trouble since I was like raised in poverty, especially with my mom. Back when I was young, she wasn't really that good with money. My dad was poor. He didn't secure a job that much when I was young. I don't know if before I was born if he did or not, but him and my mom kind of struggled a little bit when I was young before I went to foster care at 6. So I had the best of both worlds. I was raised in poverty in the beginning, and then like a middle class household the rest of my teenage and adolescent years. But still, like, I feel like, I don't know if it's genetic or not, but my parents, like, they didn't really teach me about money. My mom, she was like poor, living in poverty. She would get evictions and she had to move to motels and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna blame it on anyone. I just need to finally learn how to budget my money better. So as far as budgeting my money, I have found recently a digital academy to teach me about budgeting money, and it's called Digital Boss Academy, and it got so many different modules, but specifically the budgeting one is really good. It has budgeting, it has like how to start an Airbnb business, it has a Canva editing class. It has so much stuff in it, and I will do another video very soon after this one about the DBA Academy. But I just wanted to let y'all know what I'm doing currently as far as business ventures. So I'm a digital marketing beginner. I barely knew how to use my iPhone. So I'm just really stepping out of my comfort zone. Yes, I know how to use the computer and navigate it, but as far as digital products, I'm still currently learning how to make ebooks and sell and market digital products. So I'm like in training mode. This is like my learning season. I want to learn as much as I can so I can market to my target audience, which is working moms, working mompreneurs, working moms who want who has a business on the side already, or who strive or who would like or aspire to have a business on the side while in addition to their 9-to-5. So this is not the quit your 9-to-5 campaign. I want to help mothers like myself, working moms, supplement their income by selling digital products. There's so much money to be made. The program I'm in is a tab called Share Your Wins, and there's just so many people winning. But I've been in learning mode, so I haven't been really like on live and promoting as much as I should. But I have been posting on it on my TikTok, which is Digital Hustle Mama, and on my Instagram, which is the.hustlemama. So I've been doing that since I would say the beginning of June. So I have been posting my content. I just need to be more consistent, posting my at least three reels a day, and do a batch content day where I just do all my content for the month or for the next 2 weeks, so I don't have to overwork myself, because I am going back to work, but that's not till September. So in the meantime, I am getting my hustle on and trying to learn about these digital products so I can sell. It has PLR products, which is private label rights, where you can edit the products like ebooks and stuff like that. You can edit it, put your brand on it, your colors on it, and edit the whole thing and resell it to your customers. Also, Digital Boss Academy is a MMR, which is master resale rights, where you can resell the whole program and all the modules and courses for $111 for Digital Boss Academy. Volume 1 is $111, and Volume 2 comes with Volume 1 and Volume 2, which is $222. So I do not have my link in. I have my link in my bio. It's in my link tree also, but also I have a Stan.store. But it's Stan.store/theasdigitalproducts, or you can go in my bio, in my link tree, and then I'm not sure if it's clickable, but if you type in or copy and paste my link tree, it is the first link. I mean, the first link in my link tree, and you just click on that and it'll take you straight to my digital product store, online store. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. So I just wanted to catch you guys up and just get on this platform. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable talking on YouTube. I just haven't went live yet because I'm not there yet, but I'm getting a little bit more comfortable posting videos and putting it on, posting videos on me talking and putting it on social media. So I'm getting there. So it's a little growth, you know, gotta grow and start somewhere. Everyone started at 0, and we can all get to our goals if we be consistent. But I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know I've been kind of feeling a little bit depressed. Like I haven't been cleaning as much. I finally cleaned my house, or started cleaning my house a couple days ago and making progress and doing some rearrangements and like redecorating, stuff like that. So I'm slowly getting to it, but a part of it is like financial. Like I just wish I could do better, and a part of it is because I miss my husband being home because he used to help me clean. I'm like the cooking person. I like to cook most of the time, and he mostly cleans or help straighten the house up or keep it nice and neat and decluttered. And I was starting to feel like I was getting like a clutter problem. Like, what do you call those people? A hoarder. Like, I didn't want to be like a hoarder. Like, I hoard paper. Like, I don't know where that came from. I think it came from my mom because she used to hoard paper, like pieces of mail, phone books. If y'all remember what a phone book is, white pages. She used to hoard pieces of mail from like years ago and just keep all the papers. Like, any piece of mail, she'll just keep it. Or like important paperwork, magazines, she'll just have a whole bunch of paper. And I'm slowly getting like that. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Let me hurry up and fix that. I don't want to be a hoarder, or even if it's just paper. I don't want to hoard anything. Like, I just want to try to be as organized as possible, because an organized house means you have an organized mind. And if your house is not organized, then your mind is not organized and your thoughts are all over the place. So I need to do something about it. I needed to do something about it. So I'm glad I started. I just got a couple more rooms to do, but yeah, I don't know if I want to do a video on that. I'm kind of shy about my house. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but it's not horrible. It's just, I just wish I had a nicer apartment. But anyway, enough about that. Yeah, that's all I had. Let me think what else I need to catch y'all up on. Oh yeah, positive inspiration, guys. So as far as my businesses or business ventures, like I've been getting on here talking about it since last fall, or fall of 2023, when I first got on YouTube talking like about videos and stuff. So let me recap what I've been doing since fall of 23 to now. So fall of 23, I was doing my travel business, like travel agent, and I also had my travel business where I refer people and get paid for that. So that was going okay. Excuse me. But I had to like put a pause on it, because I feel like if you have a travel business and you don't have a lot of income to travel, it's like if you can't be a product of your product, then how people gonna see the value in it if you can't even use your own product or don't have the means or funds to do so? So I'm like, okay, I do like to travel, but I don't always have the money to travel as much as I would like to. So I'm not saying I completely stopped doing that, but it's kind of put on hold, and it's not my top priority. I had to put it down a notch, so a few notches. And also, like, I would do hair, like braids. Like I got, like French braids is not my best, but you know, I would do hair, or like I would braid singles, like what I call singles is box braids, and like knotless. Like I would book a few of those appointments with people that find me, which I don't even advertise like I used to. I need to advertise more. That's one mistake I'm making. If I advertise more people will find me. But I do have a Facebook page, which is called Najetta Beauty, for hair appointments and stuff like that. But I need to like advertise on Facebook Marketplace. Like I need to utilize that, and also Craigslist. I know it's old and a lot of people don't know about it, but it still exists and it still works. So I used to do Craigslist like a decade ago. I used to advertise on Craigslist, and I would get a few people. Then I had referrals from my friends and my coworkers, and they would bring me people. So I had a few clients over the years here and there, and this year and last year. But as far as making it to a full-fledged business, nah, I'm not prepared. I feel like it would be overwhelming if I had too many clients, because I just don't have the capacity and have all the materials to do that. Because I would prefer to have my own hair for my clients, like whatever they need, like for sewing, like human hair already. If they needed braids, I have packs and packs of hair for the braids. Because I would prefer to braid with the hair I am comfortable with, instead of the client bringing their own hair, because a lot of times they don't know what hair to get, or they would get hair that's not quality or hair that's not easy to work with, and I would prefer to work with the hair that I'm used to. like for this, like braiding hair, or the ones with the ends, like I forgot what it's called at the ends, but like certain type of braiding hair I would like, you know, and then some people would get the wrong one. So yeah, I would have, if I had my own hair business or full-fledged business, I got my little side hustle, like do hair on the side, but if I had a full-fledged hair business and had a salon, I would have hair provided for the customers already. So that's one thing I may work on in the future. Another thing I did back in January of this year, I had got my LLC. And guess what? I had registered my LLC for the state of Wisconsin, which I'm in. And it's there, it exists. But I won't say the name for privacy reasons, but I'm not doing nothing with it. So I got an LLC out there just sitting there. So I feel like I need to learn how the proper way to get funding with bad personal credit, or I would say between poor and okay personal credit, depending on who they pull in, Experian or TransUnion. It depends on which one they pull. But so yeah, I got an LLC, but it's sitting there. And it's sitting there because I need to learn how to get business funding the right way. And then with the course I'm in, which is Digital Boss Academy, they also have a module on business funding, personal funding, business credit, personal credit. So I'm definitely gonna check those out. It's just so much to learn. Like, I didn't even go through all the modules yet. Like, that's just how much information is in this course. Like, it is so valuable. The course that I purchased, only 111, is valued almost $1,000. And 111 is the lowest we can sell it. So I definitely got to find my community and find my people, which is the working moms who not ready to quit their 9-to-5 yet, but want some income on the side. They want to supplement their income, and they want to continue working, but have something on the side, like have a business running and passive income for them on the side as well. So yeah, and they want to spend time with their family and stuff like that, and they want to go on more trips, and they don't want to just look good. They want their bank account to look good. So I'm looking for those people and those mamas, and mamas like me. I don't want just to look good. I want my bank account to look good as well. But yeah, so so I got the LLC. So that's just sitting there. That's like floating in the air, but it exists and it's legal. After that, what else I did? Oh, yes. So I signed up for this eBay course that I saw this lady doing on, I don't know if she was on Instagram. I think I found her on Instagram, and she was like, she had moved to Bali, Indonesia. And she was saying how affordable it is to live in Bali with US dollars. And she was like, she got a business and she do drop shipping and on eBay. So she do drop shipping for eBay and make passive income. And I was like, and she was selling her course. So I was very interested. So I bought her course, which it wasn't too much. And I started my eBay business. But I couldn't afford the drop shipping part of it. So I had to do it the fulfill it myself way. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's kind of like Amazon FBM, like fulfilled by me or fulfilled by the person or whatever. So yeah, I couldn't afford I forgot the name of it, AutoDS. So her course was teaching to connect your eBay store to AutoDS, but I couldn't afford to keep paying AutoDS. And I don't know, it just got too expensive, and I didn't want to pay for, I don't know the correct term, but I didn't want to pay for something that connects to my store, and I didn't make that income yet to replace that or make that money back, you know what I mean? So it just didn't make sense to me. I'm not paying like $200 a month or $100 a month for something when my sales didn't even reach $100 or $200 a month. Like, it didn't make sense. The money, it wasn't mathing to me. So what I did was, I had canceled that subscription with AutoDS, and I had was getting stuff from the Goodwill that I thought would sell. Not doing any kind of research or anything. I'm just thinking, okay, everybody loves shoes. I'm gonna get some women's shoes. I like shoes and nice fancy shoes and sandals and heels. Somebody would like this too, and they're gonna buy it, and I'm gonna make some money. Not. Nobody didn't buy no shoes except for some boots I was selling, which was some boots I bought from my daughter that she didn't like, but it was still brand new. But it was some really nice boots. I would think it was Juicy Couture, and it was suede black boots with like little, what do you call it, sparklies on it, or diamonds or whatever, little pizzazz. Somebody bought those, but they didn't buy anything else that I got from the Goodwill. So I started looking around my house and see what I can sell. Then I was thinking, let me look on Walmart and see what's popular and what's the best sellers. So I listed some best sellers from Walmart and put it on my eBay site. I got sales. I actually got like sold six items, but the sales that I had got was something I had to hurry up and purchase from my vendor. One was from Walmart, the other one was from AliExpress. I had sold, like for example, excuse me, like a tire, portable tire pressure thing for tires. What else did I sell? For example, like some lights for the room, like bedroom lights where you can change the colors and stuff like that, LED lights. I had to purchase it from a vendor, and then when it came to me, then I would send it to my customer, but I would make the price higher for my customer so I can make a profit. So I think that's called retail arbitrage. So yeah, I got a few sales from that, but I wasn't really on eBay every day to update it, or like I didn't have enough funding to get all my products to sell on eBay by myself and ship it out to my customers in a timely manner. So yeah, that was a little chump change here and there. And then I had saw this lady selling YouTube courses. So she was like doing retail arbitrage, but with not YouTube, I meant to say Amazon. So she was selling like Amazon course that she made with her videos, and she was selling it for $500. Now, mind you, I never ever purchased a course over 40 or 50 bucks, but her course, it was showing the reviews, it was showing people who actually was successful with it. So I purchased it with my hard-earned money, $500, and I got everything set up. I had got my store set up and everything, and the only problem was I didn't have enough startup money to buy my inventory to send to Amazon warehouse and to sell it. And the lady was like, you can start with however much you got, $40. That was all the money I had at that time. And I just didn't have no money extra left over to invest some products to actually ship to Amazon so they can fulfill it for me. So that's called Fulfilled by Amazon, so FBA. What I would do, or what's cheaper, would be for me to buy products from the vendors and ship it to them myself. But with me working at that time, I didn't really have the time for that. So I just never like shipped anything to Amazon yet. I'm waiting on to get some funding or some extra money from somewhere, because once I pay all my bills and stuff like that, rent, utility, gas, toiletries, internet, what else? Entertainment, gas, like all that stuff adds up. And I didn't have any money left over to invest in myself to ship items to Amazon so I can make sales, or so they can fulfill it for me once I get a customer's order. So yes, there's a lot of good information. She got vendors in there, all kinds of stuff, step by step. She got a whole, it's on Teachable, like she got a whole course on it. Like I was going through the courses. I still didn't do the eBay part, but she got an Amazon part and an eBay part. So I still, like, I got my store. It's like I got so many different loose ends that I need to tie. And yeah, I just need to finish something and focus on something so it can actually be really successful and not just a little bit successful. And after that, that was like in February. So January, I purchased an eBay course from someone, and in February, I purchased an Amazon FBA course where they was having YouTube videos on Teachable, teaching the customers or the people that purchase from her how to sell on Amazon, all the ins and outs on how to list your products, how to ship it, what to buy, what's selling, how to do research on what's selling. And it just seemed a little overwhelming to me. Like she had a lot of information, but it was just too much information. And then it just became overwhelming, especially with me not having a lot of startup money to invest and actually get the products that she was telling us that sells, not having enough to actually purchase the products to ship to the warehouse. But yeah, I just have to reiterate that, because that kind of, I wouldn't say broke me down, but it kind of made me discouraged. Like, dang, I just paid all this money for this course and I don't have no extra money to actually get the products to ship to the dang warehouse and get some profits. So yeah, business funding, I'm definitely looking forward to with this new course I purchased recently, beginning of June, Digital Boss Academy. I'm definitely looking forward to learning how to get business funding, because I got a business, like I got a real business, LLC and everything, finally, but I'm not doing nothing with it. So this course will teach me what to do with my LLC and how to get funding so I can actually tie up loose ends and finish my eBay store, or make my eBay store better, and actually have inventory. Yes, inventory, that's the word I was looking for this whole time. Actually have inventory to sell on my eBay store, on my Amazon store that I didn't fully set up yet. Also, I had signed up for a TikTok shop store or seller account, but I wasn't really sure it was different than the creator affiliate TikTok shop. So basically the creator TikTok shop is the one where you can advertise for other people's products and make a percentage and make a commission. The seller is where you can sell your own products on TikTok. So I didn't really know what the difference was. So yep, just been trying to dibble and dabble here and there. But yeah, that's like all the main side hustles and little businesses that I've been trying to create. And the last one, the most recent one, is the Digital Boss Academy that I'm in. But my business name for the digital products is Digital Hustle Mama. I still got to work on my logo. I still got to get my branding together, my colors together, my mission statement, and just get everything together, period. So I'm just looking forward to growing as a person, growing as an entrepreneur, and just like all together, just getting my shit together and just like finishing something and being successful in something, even if it's just one of those things I mentioned, even if it's just success in eBay, even if it's just success in Amazon FBA, even if it's just success in digital marketing and selling ebooks on Etsy, or selling ebooks on TikTok or wherever. I just want to be good in something, and I want something to take off, and because I deserve it. I've just been going through so much. Like, it's just, yeah, it's getting harder and harder in these streets, and it's getting harder and harder to live, harder and harder to pay these bills, and just overall, like, it should not be that hard. No one should have to suffer, especially here in America. No one should have to suffer, no matter the education they got, no matter how they grew up, no matter their financial status. Everyone should not have to suffer. Everyone should live comfortably and live the life that they desire. So yeah, that's all I have, and that is my catching up, you guys, from fall 2023 to now, and we're in July 2024. So yep, that's all I have for you guys. Be blessed, and whatever your goal is, whatever you desire, know that you are worthy of it. You are worthy of whatever life you desire for yourself. You are worthy of more income. You are worthy of abundance. You are amazing, and you're doing the best you can, but you are still growing, and you are still in your learning season, and it is okay to make mistakes along the way, but learn from those mistakes and keep going. I hope everyone has a blessed day, and thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you can, and if you vibe with me. My name is Thea Ambrose, and thank you for watching. Ciao.